up everyone, the Blank Creative here. Today I just kind of wanted to go over the items that I use to take photos and then maybe at the end show you the end result. Anyway, that being said, show you the items that I use. One I have here is the Ulanzi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but I just call it the Luma Cube because that's what it is, the light inside anyway. Alright, so I have here the said Luma Cube. I don't want to try to blind you, so yeah, it's on. Let me turn it off. But it's pretty useful. It comes with some color filters, some different little lighting sources. Let me explain here. I'm probably not being specific enough. Has other little tools where you can change the way your lighting shows up in your photos. So hopefully you can see this. The camera probably isn't picking it up that well. I'm not in my usual studio spot, so it's good lighting, but not the best. Anyway, so there's that and a few other items. I don't want to get into all of them because I'm just trying to show the rest of the items that I use to take photos. So the other items I use for my photos is of course a stand for the figures, because let's be honest, sometimes it's not easy to keep the figures still. They will fall. That's one warning I will give all of you, that they will fall a lot. But for me, I always recommend to use a stand when you're not really in a terrain that's not easy to keep the figures still. Here it is. There's a little stand from a Halo action figure that I bought. Came with two of them, but just wanted to showcase that because what's the point of showing two? So I use that to take photos outdoors mainly. There's also alternate ways in taking, keeping the figure still. There's also the copper wire. Those definitely will hold up outside. And plus they really come in handy, those copper wires. I don't have one with me, but you're just gonna have to look it up. Or if anything, I could try to link a video from sir.dork down at the bottom of the video. You'll probably go into much greater detail than I will. So yeah, copper wire helps for outdoors mainly, and also the action figure stands. Copper wire also helps out indoors as well if you want to take complicated or complex angles for your action figures, action poses and whatnot. So there's that, and there's also this here, which is also another action figure stand. This one came with, what was it with? Oh, it was with a Batman figure that I had. Definitely helped out a lot in terms of keeping the figures up. The only downside was you could kind of see the little sides of the stand holder, or action figure holder, I should say. So you might have to edit that out just a bit, which it is a process, I'll admit, but that's a fun and toy photography. So once you go through the whole process of taking the photos, standing them still, or putting them in poses that you'd like to have them in, and then editing them, it's it feels accomplishing towards the end. Besides the supplies that you need, of course, you need the action figures themselves. I have here my Spider-Man figure, one of my favorites. And what else? Oh, I have my Spawn figure here. It's a Ninja Spawn. I don't know too much of the Spawn characters except mainly Spawn, so if there's a different name for him, I apologize. Please let me know. Or I might have to look it up afterwards. But yeah, of course you need the figures, and figures can range in price. You don't necessarily need an action figure. You can also use a Funko Pop. You could use what else? Legos. There's plenty of Lego toy photography out there as well, which pretty amazing photos, I should say. Two extra things that I want to add on there. Another item I use, which I don't have with me at the moment, is called the Atmosphere Aerosol. That one I mainly use outdoors. It doesn't smell. It doesn't smell at all. It's scent free. As far as I can tell, it's scent free. So I use that to kind of have like a atmospheric fog to my photos, which is pretty cool. And besides that, there's also another item that I use, which kind of helps out as a green screen. I use a canvas, blank white canvas, yeah, that definitely helps out to just kind of block out everything else. Let's say like if you're in a home where there's furniture and you don't want any furniture in the background, or someone is appearing in the background, there's always, you know, the canvas. I feel like that you know, as long as you have like a canvas that's a little bigger than your action figure, it should be fine. Canvases are pretty cheap, especially if you're just buying one. I usually get mine from Michael's or the Joann's Fabrics. One extra item, I almost forgot about it. It's something else that comes in handy. It's a tablet. It could be an iPad, it could be a Galaxy tablet or whatnot, or Samsung. But yeah, there's a tablet. I use that for digital background for the action figures. I recommend like a large tablet, only because I feel like if you have like a larger tablet, you won't have much of a problem when it comes to needing to crop out the sides where the frame of the tablet is. And yeah, so there's plenty of ways to take photos. And I'm trying to find the words here so I could be detailed and specific. Really hope I'm not confusing you all. Hope you all enjoy. If you did, you know, do the whole typical YouTube thing: like, subscribe, comment, share. I can't foresee you all, but I'll see you all next time.